Külbel de Flatulentia, Episode 6. Tamen nemo utique rationis rectae campos, crediderit quod ab his directe pendeat, vel de mensa illa hordarum exquisita distinctio, vel quid libet tandem, quocunque modo, ad artificium sive struendi tale organon, sive illo utendi, ulatinus, utile, nedum necessarium. Remember that in the previous sentence we had a concessive clause. Although something was the case, it was quam vis, was the conjunction introducing the concession. Now we have the main clause, tamen nemo, and it would have been better to deal with them together, but the resulting section would be too large for a single episode. So for proper context, watch the previous episode, I suggest. Nevertheless, no one who is in any way utique campos, comprised or possessed of proper reason, rationis rectae. Campos is masculine singular nominative and modifying nemo. There is no one who is properly composed of good reason, rationis rectae, would believe, such a person that would believe, crediderit, that, quote, from these, and his, I'm taking the antecedent as spirae, that is the springs, the coils, and rotuli, the rotuli dentatae, that is the gears, both of which were mentioned in the previous episode, that from these directly or immediately there depends, pendeat, this is a subjunctive from the second conjugation verb pendeo pendere, and we are yet to have the subject. The subject of pendeat is twofold, well and distinctio, then well and quid libet. So from these, the gears and springs, there depend directly either de mensa illa, that measured, precise, exquisita, division or distinction of the hours. That is, the precise way of telling time is not directly dependent, directe pendeat, upon the gears and the springs. Now for the second subject of pendeat, or, in the final analysis, tandem, anything at all, quid libet, whatsoever, in whatsoever way, quocunque modo, that is, anything that looks to its craftsmanship, ad artificium, its craftsmanship or its construction, its beautiful and talented, skillful construction. So ad artificium here, this prepositional phrase, I'm taking as understood with quid libet. So anything at all, in any way whatsoever, which has to do with its craftsmanship, its artificium, whether this is some sort of tool, tale organon, of putting it together, struendi, building or constructing the pocket watch, the horologium, or sive, whether it is some sort of organon being implicit in the second part, that is of making use, the purpose of making use, utendi, of that thing, meaning the watch itself. Struendi and utendi are both gerunds in the neuter, singular, and genitive. These gerunds are dependent on tale organon, which is implicit in the second clause, because the verb utor, whence utendi is derived, takes an ablative, so the gerund utendi takes the ablative also, illo. And I am taking as the antecedent of this the idea of the watch itself. So then, to review, well, distinctio, neither the precise division of the hours depends directly on gears and springs, nor anything at all which has to do with its craftsmanship, even though there is some kind of tool for its construction and some kind of tool for its use. No matter how useful ulatinus utile this might be, it is in no way necessary, nedum necessarium. I'm confident that Johann Külbel has forgotten more Latin than I will ever know, and yet the final portion of this sentence, if I have understood it correctly, could be more lucid. Here is a collection of organa, the plural of organon. This is a Greek word brought into Latin, meaning tool or implement, and it has a variety of applications.